full screen here, and that option is that teleport.
Yeah, let's make it abundantly clear that that is Supergirl, not Superman, that Theo is playing as Illusions loads up the arrows, trying to keep that zoning that he's been doing so effectively well. The current story of this tournament, Illusions just as good as anybody in the top 8, trying to work his way through a sea of Kryptonians as he makes his trek towards the grand finals.
Right here, Theo's is afraid of that bumper car option as Illusions kind of camps it out. I feel like he's just kind of taking advantage of the fact that Theo is letting him back off, so he's not going to go straight to that unblockable, interactable right away. He's probably going to save it for the perfect time. Backdashing, loading up the arrow with the back 3. Such control right here by Illusions.
Oh, and the wake-up teleport from Theo, huge risk, but works out. And back-to-back, the wake-up hurricane bow coming from Illusions. If you want to play risky, let's do it together. But right now, Theo's in control. And wait a minute, does it work? It does. Better trade in Illusions' favor with the exploding, unblockable, interactable setup. And back to the neutral that they both want to play.
Yeah, the full screen game, the arrows. Now, the unfortunate thing for Illusions is he does have to load them up after he wastes the arrow, and you can see the progress of the arrows down at the bottom of the screen. He's got 1 fire arrow left, and here we go. Regular green arrows, they do no damage and almost have no hit stun.
Yeah, but that interactable, like the rest on this stage, are unblockable and have a huge radius. Illusions, again, smart stuff, making quick work of his meter with a meter burn roll to put the entire stage at his back as he tries to put the space between himself and Theo, who finally gets in and stays in after about 20 seconds of chasing.
Hey, chase him down. You will catch him eventually. He does run out of options, but, you know, Illusion's so good at managing his meter, using those meter burn rolls at just the perfect time. And it looks like he's holding on to his super. He wants to get in super territory, or he could possibly connect and then just go straight into chipping him out with zoning.
All right, well, the ice arrow is active. He's looking for a combo in this situation instead of the raw damage that he's gotten so far from the fire arrows. And here is the super right on point. Miguel, one to the... Oh, it's on, baby. I hope you can read.
Oh, yes, it's definitely on right here. And check out this foot dive from Green Arrow. It is not enough, though. And Theo connects with the teleport. Unfortunately, doesn't have the meter to make it a combo.
And the unblockable barrel. Great reaction from Theo and Illusions. Although...
No, I'm battle tested.
Okay, we know that she's battle tested. However, this is a huge comeback he's looking for, and he spins the meter to gain even more damage on the clash. And too many teleports there. Illusions is eventually going to avoid one. And now up a game, he has the advantage in the counter pick situation.
Aquaman, he definitely does here. And I feel like it wasn't completely free for Illusions. Theo just kind of, you know, wasn't in the character skin quite as comfortably as he is in Superman's or even in Aquaman's. You know, he might have been able to progress and learn the matchup, but that doesn't matter. That's not here or there. Theo switching to Aquaman, and you know, I guess he's just trying to gain that full screen presence here that you see in the meter burn tentacle strike. Still a good move. It doesn't have combo potential like it did before. It did get nerfed, but look, Theo's building so much meter. Huge meter advantage right here.
Yeah, you talk about the nerfs of Tentacle Strike. However, anywhere on the screen, that's a chunk of damage. 200 is nothing to shake at. And it checks your opponent either way. Fantastic chip, safe from that range as Illusions makes his way in. Now, we did see him take out Dragon's Aquaman earlier. And with the momentum he's riding, this wave of confidence should be enough to keep Illusions in the driver's seat. But Theo, again, so much poise. And Aquaman being basically in his lifeblood as he shows you the bane of his existence. Great escape on the interactable. And another interruption, another Trident Rush, and Illusions down a lifeline.
Yeah, no, you definitely want to challenge Green Arrow every time you block that spinning bow. When he does meter burner, there is a gap there. You just need a fast normal to get through it.
And great timing, because if you eat the launcher, Illusions or any Green Arrow player of decent skill is going to find that combination really easy to follow up with.
Regret not taking me seriously? Doesn't look like it.
Ooh. And Arthur Curry, a pretty savage man tonight with his Clash quote, so angry.
Right, Theo getting that meter burn Ursula from full screen and then rolling in. He doesn't want to let go of Illusions. He wants to finish this now. He doesn't want to give him the room or the options to make this comeback, and Illusions is starting to do it.
Yeah, can we talk about that reaction from Illusions? Theo jumped back, and on reaction, Illusions jumped back and let the arrow fly. It's just fantastic stuff. But again, Theo making quick work of that tentacle strike.
Oh, and Theo a little mistiming there. Before he did beat it clean, he might have not been frame perfect right then and there. And Illusions just kind of lives to see another day because of it.
And this is the smart stuff from Theo, camping out the corner, looking for that interactable, no clash, available to Illusions. A jump back for the escape, and here's the launcher. This could be the start of something special. However, Theo, access to the clash.
Dinah seems to think so.
Okay, so he said that he's the true Aquaman. Not sure anyone ever in the history of ever has contested that, but, you know, life is hard, and then you die as Illusions is looking to mix. And great avoidance, but Theo so poised. You can only jump so much before you land or get caught on the way up from that tentacle strike. And Theo, as always, calm, cool, collected. Trident at hand. And Illusions with the head shake now. Maybe a little crack in the armor.
A head shake because I was looking over at the other screen. We went to random stage and he again got Fortress of Solitude. Illusions not happy with it. The chances to land on the same screen.
Wrong time for jokes, Ali.
That's all I got.
This is true.
All I got.
Green Arrow definitely has a quiver full of arrow jokes. And Aquaman, who is clearly a bit too serious for casual or competitive play, wants to kill everybody. And Theo opens up with the Trident Rush. Down one, into the background bounce. And, I mean, 400 damage for no bar? I'll take it.
That's a lot of damage. Hey, Aquaman can still do that damage, but that background bounce has to be available. Maybe that's what Illusions was looking for in the stage switch. Looking for a stage that doesn't give him access to a
Same
background bounce.
side with the mix-up there from that air to ground arrow coming from Illusions. Taking the chip damage now, wants to stay on this right side of the screen and keep Theo away from that pillar of glass that allows him to drop an unblockable, continuous, and unlimited.
Great block there by Illusions, knowing that that icicle was going to come down after that drape was pulled by Aquaman, just like it is from any other power character.
There's a Trident Rush, yeah. Illusions waiting for Aquaman to spin his bar meter before spinning his on the push block.
And right there, Illusions had no meter to push block, so he decided to stop letting Aquaman build meter, took the hit on purpose to build a little bit more for himself. You know, it was pretty much a lose-lose situation there. You just want to take the lesser of two evils.
And Theo, perfectly content with these meter burn tentacle strikes, doesn't need a full combo damage. It all adds up, and right now, although Illusions has Aquaman in the corner, he is in big-time trouble and immediately switches positions.
Time for it to rain arrows.
By Neptune, I won't yield.
Not bad that time. That was more defensive than angry from Aquaman, so I'll give him a little bit of respect on this clash, folks. Oh, and commits to the background bounce off of that long-reaching overhead. 445 damage raw. Illusions in big-time trouble here.
Trying to get Theo to crack there, and he knew he was going straight for the background bounce. He decided to interrupt.
You fight like the first Ali.
Yeah, but I'm wittier.
How does he know he's Whittier? How does he know? Okay, so camping the background bounce is Theo because he knows it's so much combo potential, especially with this nerfed Aquaman.
Oh, and Illusions using that arrow shot to cut his approach short. Didn't want to get clipped out of the air by the overhead from the back too. And the juggle on the Trident Rush. Enough to kill Illusions. And now a man who was once giving you a wink and a smile has a straight look on his face, hand on his chin, and thinking about this clutch character selection as he will be locked in to the decision he makes here.
He will be locked in here, but Theo can rely on Superman. And I feel like Theo definitely knows this fight a lot. A lot of people put Batman and Black Adam. And Illusions finally getting off of the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, Illusions definitely formidable with about half of the cast, maybe even more. Who knows what characters he's pocketing in his spare time, but he's going to go with Black Adam. This is it. Do or die on Brainiac's ship. And this time they didn't let the intros rock. Illusions means business.
Let's see who gets this first hit and Warden meter. Now, you can't get that first hit meter with Black Adam straight, but you can get it with Aquaman's forward too.
All right, getting a crossover dive kick to punish the whip throw. Didn't have the meter to get a full combo, but again, it all adds up. Hit advantage, positioning, and damage all at the same time as Theo challenges what he knew was going to be a forward one from Illusions.
You know, when you're fighting Black Adam, you usually your go-to buttons in the neutral are anything, down one, down two, anything to duck that forward advancing one.
Yeah, we could talk about that great adjustment from Illusions. He got the punish on the normal Trident Rush from Theo. Theo traded up so he wouldn't be launched, so instead he continued his combo string and ended with the EX Low Lightning. Now, during Aquaman's trait being active, although he slips out of the combo, he takes the full damage of every move that connects.
Yeah, even the ones that he blocks.
Yes.
So it's not just regular chip damage, it's going full damage.
Wow. And using the interactables is Illusions. And the down two, fantastic anti-air move from Black Adam as he summons a bolt of lightning from the gods behind.
Yeah, Illusion's just kind of being really patient, waiting for Theo to hang himself, and Theo ties it all up with the meter burn tentacle strike from full screen.
Yeah, hanging Illusions' tournament hopes into balance. No whiff punish here. However, both men shown a lot of respect, a lot of ground game here, a lot of back and forth, and not too many high-risk maneuvers.
Oh, Theo connecting with that forward two, keeping Illusions in the corner, and you best believe he's going to be meter burning this Trident Rush to try to get as much chip as possible. The down two canceling the Trident Rush.
And a whiff dive kick there. You saw the jump back boot from Illusions. He was looking to punish. Taking his time, trading blows now, sweeps the leg.
Oh, and the wake up goes unpunished. Very unlike Theo, but here we go. Trying to go for that full damage as you put for us before.
And what a fantastic adaptation from Theo. He knew that Illusions would try to continue that block string, and when down, Black Adam goes for his down one poke into any specials, there is a gap in which you can interrupt, and Theo baited Illusions into it. Unbelievable. Turning the tables in his favor with defensive positioning. Theo, such a smart player.
All right, chipping him out, putting him closer to the corner, and Illusions decides to challenge with that down one. It's a great move, very fast.
And that was so slick, using that back two overhead, and the cross-up. Theo, unable to clash, had 2 bars of meter at his disposal. You hate to die with resources, but you know Superman is coming back. Here comes the pick. Game 5. Black Adam versus Superman. Reminiscent of the good old days.
Definitely, but I think Illusions going into this 5th game, he's at a slight disadvantage. This isn't his true main, and we know this is Theo's true main.
You're weak, despite your power.
I've heard this speech before.
Ooh.
This time will be your last.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, Black Adam telling Theo this is his last shot in tournament and in the canon, but Theo is Superman right now. Both men, immense power, looking to meet Sonic Fox in the Illusions final, and Illusions with that 4-1. Doesn't spin the bar.
Doesn't spin the bar, but does get it.
And Theo spins it, make it 2 meters. Looking for the full combo conversion, but a little too early. The 50-50 special jump punch into that overhead dive bomb. What side did it hit on? Doesn't matter. It was the right side as Illusions is down a huge chunk of health.
Oh, and the sweeping laser does stop that option from Illusions to go for the full screen projectile. Oh, and the dive kick, the whiff punish him going the other way. Illusions, what a great combo here. Has him in the corner. What's he going to do? Goes for the overhead.
Oh, and no combo there. The down one into the black magic. I'm sure Illusions was looking for the trait cancel, but he did not have trait active at his disposal.
Oh, the shimmy there by Theo.
Field conduct's wrath.
Won't stop me.
And that instant clash was the smartest thing Illusions has done in a long time. Superman was looking at 400 damage into a setup. Once again, last chance. Both men, again, so much respect. There's the air-to-air dive kick. This should be enough to kill with the trait. And, of course, why not? In a 2-2 situation, a classic match. Let's take it down to the last life bar. Both men about even on health, about even on meter.
Oh, almost gets a whip punish there. Theo a little too slow.
Scary stuff. Avoids the lasers. And look, Theo baiting out the air-to-air dive kick. So smart. And challenges the frames. Illusions has to eat the entirety of this combo.
And Theo knows that. Goes for the throw. Resets him. And now he is still in forward 2 range here. Baits a wake up. This is all over for Illusions. He's probably down to one more guess. This is going to hurt.
Terrible decision there. Risked it all. And the what a read. A wake up jump. The riskiest of reads as Illusions is now in control. Theo has access to the meter. And oh no! A combo drop. A second chance at life. You know what this means, Miguel.
Oh,
it means
tire.
Superman has got his license. He's learned how to drive. And to test out that Batmobile tire, he tosses it at Black Adam and dashes Illusions tournament hopes. Fantastic display to that young man representing Noble Gaming. And he goes out in 4th place. A bit salty. He's going to go sit down. We understand it. But there it is.
Very respectful
Sonic
placing.
Fox against Theo. And can we talk about that preemptive hug? You saw that?
I mean,